This history is about to repeat in Uttarakhand. As we head into 2026, the political corridors of Dehradun are buzzing with one question: is Pushkar Singh Dhami's chair in danger? While the BJP officially says all is well, the whispers on the ground tell a very different story. From controversial statements by the saints to the high-profile meetings in Delhi, the smoke is getting thicker every day. The fire was lit recently by a very influential figure, Swami Rasik Maharaj, a prominent saint and a minister-rank official in the Uttar Pradesh government. He made a statement that sent shockwaves through the states. He didn't mince word. He said, and I quote, "The people of the region could soon hear good news of Dhan Singh Rawat being made the chief minister." He said his name is constantly leading the race. When the man with the deep ties with the UP government and Sangh Parivar says this, people listen.
धन सिंह रावत तो लगभग 25,000 वोटों से यहाँ से आगे चल रहे हैं। ये
एक तरफ गणेश गोदियाल, एक तरफ धन सिंह रावत है।
धन सिंह रावत जी ने जितना विकास किया है, मैं गोदियाल जी की पृष्ठभूमि में नहीं जाना चाहता, लेकिन धन सिंह रावत जी ने जितना विकास किया है उसके आधार पर मैं कह सकता हूं कि वो दोबारा लौट रहे हैं और दोबारा विधानसभा में प्रतिनिधित्व करेंगे। और हो सकता है उससे पहले आपको एक खुशखबरी और मिल जाए कि धंधा को सीएम बनाने का भी चल रहा है, तो हो सकता है धंधा सीएम ही बन जाए।
क्या कहीं ना कहीं आज का जो रैली थी इससे लगता है कि कहीं ना कहीं एक तरफ धन सिंह रावत जी और एक तरफ धामी जी है, तो क्या लगता है कि इस बार नया परिवर्तन
तो यही है, धन सिंह जी आगे निकलेंगे।
तो धन सिंह रावत जी को मुख्यमंत्री के
लगभग रेस में आगे है।
2027 में क्या अभी
आज भी
बड़ा बयान दे दिया मंत्री जी आपने, तो
कोई बात नहीं, बयान दे दे तो कोई बात नहीं, नाराज हो जाएंगे तो क्या हुआ।
But the question remains, why now? Why the CM needs to be changed now? Let's look at the last few years. The Dhami government has been hit by one controversy after another. The Ankita Bhandari case. Even after the conviction of accused in May 2025, the VIP angle refused to die down. During a press conference earlier on Ankita Bhandari, CM Dhami looked visibly frustrated under the mounting pressure by the question put by the journalist. The Angel Chakma case. The brutal attack on a Tripura student in Dehradun in late 2025 sparked national outrage and allegation of hate crime, putting the state's law and order in the spotlight. The suicide of farmer Sukhwant Singh in Kashipur and the day-life murder of history sitter Vinay Tyagi in Haridwar have given the opposition enough ammo to claim that Gunda Raj is returning. Most recently, Girdhar Sahu, husband of Cabinet Minister Rekha Arya, landed the party in a national soup with his derogatory remark about a woman from Bihar.
आज ऑडियो में वो एक नाम ले रहे हैं, कल को किसका नाम लेंगे, तो इसलिए सारी सत्यता, सारी जो जांच परख है, एफएसएल है, उसका करवाने के बाद हमने कहा है कि हम किसी भी कीमत पर अगर कोई दोषी होगा तो बिल्कुल छूटने वाला नहीं है। लेकिन हाँ, ये जरूर ऐसी बात है कि इसमें एक दो ऑडियो पर बात होती है, ऑडियो के पास बात होने के बाद सीधे प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस देहरादून में नहीं होती है जी, देहरादून से सीधे दिल्ली होती है प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस। समझ में नहीं आ रहा है कि आखिर एक ऑडियो के आधार पर इतना बड़ा बवंडर राज्य के अंदर किया जा रहा है।
सर, एक सवाल ये भी है कि जो आप देख रहे हैं कि लोग सड़कों पर हैं, विरोध प्रदर्शन हो रहे हैं, और अब धीमे ही सही लेकिन बीजेपी के संगठन में भी आवाज उठ रही है कि जन भावनाओं का ख्याल रखना चाहिए। लोग सोशल मीडिया पर भी
अगर आप ही का नाम आ जाएगा तो क्या करेंगे कल? नहीं, पहले मुझे आप बताइए, आपका नाम आ जाएगा तो क्या करेंगे? अगर आपका नाम कह दे वो ऑडियो वाला तो क्या करेंगे बताइए पहले मुझे। नहीं, अभी इस देखिए विरोध है, हम लोगों ने कहा है कि हम कोई चीज हम जांच करवा रहे हैं, एफएसएल के लिए बुला रहे हैं, अगर उनके पास सत्यता है, कोई बात है, तो भाई वो भाग रहे हैं ना, उनको हम ढूंढ रहे हैं। आपको पता है वो कहाँ हैं? आप ला दीजिए ना भाई साहब, प्लीज आप हमारी मदद कर दीजिए ना, राज्य की मदद कर दीजिए प्रशासन की।
Amidst these crises, a glaring administrative gap has fueled the fire. Since October 2025, there have been 5 vacant ministerial positions in Uttarakhand cabinet. Under constitutional provision, the Council of Ministers can have a maximum of 12 members. Currently, it stands at just 7, including CM Dhami. These vacancies have been piling up, some since 2022, another following the passing of Cabinet Minister Chandam Ram Das in 2023, and a fifth after Finance Minister Premchand Agrawal resigned in March 2025. The delay in reshuffle has left the CM handling a massive workload of nearly 40 departments. Analysts argue that the High Command refusal to greenlight an expansion suggests they may be waiting to overhaul the entire leadership rather than just filling the gaps. Adding to the intrigue is the recent visit of Vice President of India to Dehradun on January 17th. Officially, he arrived for a private program hosted by a newspaper. However, political observers noted that the visit was unusually low-key, lacking the typical grandiosity of a VVIP trip. The buzz in the Secretariat suggests he carried a strong message from the Delhi High Command. Despite the private nature of the event, the understated tone of the trip has led many to believe he was there to assess the ground reality and deliver a final word to the state leadership regarding the path to 2027. They say in politics there are no coincidences. Just days ago, at the Rabar function in Delhi, the optics were hard to ignore. Dr. Dhan Singh Rawat was seen in deep conversation with Anil Baloni, the Pauri MP who is often considered a rival to CM Dhami. Adding gravity to the scene was the presence of NSA Ajit Doval. In the world of power play, this frame within a frame movement often signals a shift in the wind. Some people are also saying that Tihri MP Maharani Lakshmi Shah is also in the contest for CM's post. BJP State President Mahind Bhatt has denied everything, insisting the 2027 election will be fought under Dhami's leadership. But the history suggests otherwise. In Gujarat, BJP changed the entire cabinet just a month before the polls. In Uttarakhand itself, Tirath Singh Ramath was replaced by Dhami just months before the last election, a strategic move that paid off in 2022. With the 2027 polls only a year and a few months away, the BJP's anti-incumbency surgery could be right around the corner. Is Pushkar Singh Dhami made a scapegoat for recent controversy, or is this a strategy to bring a fresh face like Dhan Singh Rawat or Maharani Lakshmi Shah before 2027? The BJP is known for its midnight surprises, where this buzz turned into a breakdown for the current Simuk. Only time and the High Command in Delhi will tell. What do you think? Does Uttarakhand needs a new phase, or should Dhami get a chance to lead in 2027? Let us know in the comment. Thanks for watching Himalayan Dial. This is Vivek Tiwari.